demand of power has been going up in the country. Last year, we saw 10% growth, and this year also we are seeing a 10% growth. So extreme weather conditions and extended summer months are leading to growth of energy. Also, what we see is that the industrial production has picked up, and that's where I think there is a lot of demand that is coming from there. But all in all, we do expect that the demand will continue in the coming years. And with a very stable economy and a stable production lineup, which is there, we do expect that in the next few years, we will have a very, very extended increase in power demand. And as you know, that Tata Power has been adding huge amount of renewable capacity. Many of them will get implemented in next 24 months. And I really look forward that Tata Power will do exceedingly well in the coming quarters.
It's interesting. Let's talk about your capacity coming online, because right now 38% of your installed capacity is green energy, and you're moving towards something like 70% by the end of the decade as well. Talk to us about how you plan to make this shift.
So right now we have nearly 3,800 megawatt of solar and wind projects which are under implementation, and that will happen in next 2 years. So 24 months, we will be something like 9,200 megawatt from our present 5,500. We will also be adding another 2,800 megawatt of pumped hydro projects. And these projects are basically being set up to cater to the peaking requirement of power to make the renewable power 24/7. So come 27, 28, we will have nearly 70% of our capacity which will be actually green energy. So I think we are moving in the right direction, and many of the good initiatives that we have taken will start seeing results in next 24 months to 48 months.
What are the costs involved making sure that you make this? What are the costs involved setting up the infrastructure for green power, for green renewable energy? What are some of the costs involved, and how initially will that affect the consumer? Are you hoping to pass on some of the pricing to your consumers? Are they willing to pay for renewable energy?
So the existing projects, which is the 3,700 megawatt of solar and wind, is all tied up on a long-term PPA with the distribution companies. So these are very, very attractive tariffs that has been tied up, and the pooling cost will come down drastically for the consumers, because the existing is primarily the coal and the hydro plants which are operating. And since renewable has no energy charges, separate energy charges, the overall tariff will come down drastically. Similarly, on the hydro project, the pumped hydro project that we will set up, it is a capex-driven project, and once we implement the project, the average cooling cost will come down. So we do expect that while we are moving towards sustainable solutions, it is also economic sense, because the average cost of power will come down, and this power cost will remain flat for 25 years, unlike the existing brown power, where the cost of coal or gas changes every year. So I think we are moving in the right direction, and hopefully the 24/7 solutions that are being done now will give us the opportunity to move 100% to clean energy.